Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Before wasting without wasting enough our time, let's dive right straight into today's video. Today we are going to be looking at US dollar to the Swiss franc, that is USDCHF. We are going to be looking at USDCHF. Let me remove what is on my chart so that you guys should be able to understand all I'm saying. I want to clear my charts. Yep, 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 yep. Sorry for wasting your time. Now, if we want to start our analysis, we'll have to come down to the. I like starting from the 6 months, 3 months, but let's just start with the monthly time frame. The monthly time frame. Okay, now. Pardon me, just give me some seconds so that I can clear it up. Okay. I guess that is better. That is better. That is better. Okay, now coming down to the monthly time frame, you can obviously see that USDCHF has been on a bearish move. Like it's been losing momentum from all this place right here, coming down here. Then once it reached it entered a consolidation period. It started consolidating, just moving within this range here. So now we've seen what CHF is doing on the monthly. It's obviously consolidating. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to mark out my key levels. I'm going to use here. Mind you, you can adjust these key levels later to your on the weekly. When we go down lower to lower time frame, we can adjust it there. Then I can see another one here. Yeah. So this is what I'm seeing here on the monthly. We have this support here, broke down, turned resistance, throughout all this place. Now that is that for the monthly. So on the monthly, we can obviously see that we are in a range. Like on the monthly, we are in a range. Now we'll go further down to the weekly to see what is happening there. So you should keep it on your head that on the monthly we are on a range. We are ranging. That's what is supposed to be on your head. Yes. So now we go down to the weekly. You can still see the range here on the weekly. Those levels we marked out. I don't want to adjust it, but I'm kind of okay with where it is now. I would just like to move this up a little. Yeah, perfect. A little so that I can accommodate here, all these touches. Yeah, perfect. That's what I wanted. This one is okay. I love the lower ranges. Now remember, we are not treating the range as we are not treating here as a line. That is a mistake that most of us make. If we come, we'll just draw a line. It's not a line. This place is not a line. That range are not lines. Range are generally regarded as zones. So instead of you treating here as a line, because that is what most people do, you see them, they will draw line, they will draw their line like this, that once the market crosses here, once the market crosses their line, they will start selling because it has crossed their line. No, this place is a zone. Like, you have to make it bigger, you have to look at the bigger picture, you understand? That is why, let me show you examples of why it failed. If we used a line, it will fail. If you obviously used a line here and it crosses on the retest, most people will buy, and you see that you will just lose money, you will lose bare money. The same thing here, sorry, here it crossed, came back, still respected it, crossed, came back, respected it, because it's a range, you understand? It's a range. So now that we have confirmed that this is a range, the next thing is that we are going to see if this range is either trending upwards, trending downwards, or consolidating. And obviously you can see that this range has dropped from the high of the range to the low of the range here. You understand? This range now has dropped from the high here to the low. Let me just explain what I'm looking out for here in USDCHF. Now, Forex 101, we have this range dropping from here, clearing all these lows here, 1, 2, 3. That is, for those that are trading, they will draw a line here. They will draw a line. Let me just draw it for you guys to understand. I just want to start it so that you guys will understand what the market is doing. Thank you. So we have this zone here. I told you, look at this as a zone, this place now as a zone instead of a line. So we have the market respecting this zone, went up, things cleared this high, respected it, came down, cleared above the high a little here, came down again, cleared, it didn't clear it, it created equal highs. But remember, it wasn't breaking loose. Then what happened? It came down to the zone again, cleared the highs, took all this liquidity that is here, boom, all this sell liquidity. That's what happened here. Took all the liquidity, then did what? Trend lower, broke below this low, broke below this one. You can see, let me put it for you guys. This low here, this low here, this one also. Broke below this low, and stopped here. Now it came back into the zone. Normal, the market doesn't trend one way, it will always expand, correct. What do I mean by expand, correct? The market will always expand, correct, expand, correct, expand, correct. But now you can see that now the market is no longer on a bullish run, it has reversed lower. So what will the market do? It will expand from here to this point here, clearing these two lows, remember, to show you that the market has already shown us that, oh, I'm no longer on a bullish momentum, like I'm going lower now, guys. You guys, I'm going lower. You guys, I'm going lower. That was what the market told us there. Okay, now as it did that, corrected itself here on this zone, corrected, then did what again? Came again, expanded lower to take out this low, creating this low here. But let's put it here, corrected again, expanded again here, expanded here to this zone. Now as it is in this zone here, this roller here, there is one thing the market will do: either it breaks lower to continue going lower, or preferably it start trending higher. You understand? That is what the market will do: either it breaks lower to start trending lower, or it starts breaking highs to show us that, okay, now I'm no more going down, I'm not coming up. You can see low, high, low, then it will take out this high. Now the markets have shown us, okay, now I'm no more going down, I want to start going up to retest this high. Because remember, we are in a range. That should be what should be on your head. We are trading in within the range. So what did you do? Expand, correct here, then did some shenanigans here, but it was just building momentum to do what? Expand to the upside to clear this high. Now from here is where things get interesting for me, because that is where I picked interest in this thing. That is where we'll start our understanding of what the market is about to do, or what is potentially about to do. You understand? Let me remove all these things so that the chart will be clear and you understand what I'm saying. Okay, now we are now in this zone. What can you guys see here? This place. What can you see here? This is practically, if you're asked what can you see here, you can practically see something like this. A market that did something like this. And what do we call this? M pattern. Let's take this thing that I drew, slap it on here. You can obviously see it. The market created an M pattern. An M pattern in trading just generally means reversal pattern. Like, I'm not reversing to the downside. That is what the market did here. So after the market created this M pattern here, what did the market do? The market will always come back to retest this neckline of this M, the place where, that area where it has the intersection. Let me show you guys what we mean by neckline. This is an M pattern. Now this is the neckline of the M pattern. If you're asked the neckline, this is the neckline here, this zone here, this place. So anytime we see something like this, we'll always wait for a reversal to this zone to continue our sell downwards. You understand? So that was what the market did here. It created that M pattern, and remember, this is our neckline here, this our neckline. That's why it's good to draw your zones well. It's very important to draw your zones well. I would like to extend this thing, this neckline here. I would like to extend it further, because it will further affect our chart, because that is what is happening on the left hand side of the range you are trading. Remember guys, we are on the weekly time frame, not on the day, not on the daily, not on the monthly. We're on the weekly. We just want to understand what the market is trying to do, where the market is headed. Like generally, where is USDCHF heading in the long run? Okay, now that we've gotten this out of the way, now we have another problem on our hands. You can see now that the market has started clearly trending downwards, creating lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, broke above this lower high, or we could call it equal highs, but it clearly broke above it, above this high here, having a resistance here, having the resistance level here, this area, retesting this resistance, this zone right here, then broke below again, created equal highs with this previous high. Then what are we expecting? Like, we have to be proactive, because in trading you have to like future, like you have to envision what the market is going to do, envision it, and start preparing. What we are generally doing is that we are preparing for the move before it happens. That is generally what we are doing in trading. Prepare for the move. We prepare ourselves for the move before it happens. That is just it. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, we can see now that this market has created equal highs, which is potentially forming what we call an inverted head and shoulder pattern. An inverted head and shoulder pattern is something like this. This is the left shoulder. It will create a support here, a resistance here, sorry, break below this other low, come up again to this resistance that it created, retest it, then form a right shoulder almost equal or equal to this left shoulder here. Then what will it do? It will break above these two resistance level that it's formed, then do what? Retest it to show us that yes, I'm now going upwards. Then boom, this is a typical head and shoulder pattern. So for me now, on USDCHF, this is all what I'm just seeing here. That is what is on my mind. That is what I'm like trying to like prepare for, because now we are on the support level of this range. Remember that we are in the range, don't forget that we are on the support level of the range. So what am I preparing my mind for? I'm preparing my mind for this market retesting here, then boom to the upside, boom to the upside. That is what's on my mind, except any other thing happens. That is generally what is on my mind. That is just what's on my mind. Yes. As you can see, the market broke out of this range here, pulled back. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting this market to drive back down to this range here. The market should drive back down to this range, retest, then boom, we are going to the upside. That is what I'm expecting generally, nothing else. Now let's go to daily. Let's see what daily is telling us. Like, if you've been following me, I've been talking about this USD move for a very long time. I've been waiting for this sell. I've been setting up for this sell, but it didn't happen. It didn't favor me. It took me out here. Now you can see that this market is also creating the head and shoulder pattern we talked about. Left shoulder here, head, right shoulder, break to the downside. What are we waiting for? Retesting this area here. That is what is remaining for us. Once the market retests this area, oh, that is when we attack. We just want the market to retest this area. Just market should come, retest this area right here, come back, pull back here, pull back here, which will also be lining up with this our fib, pull back here. We'll just put our sell we just put our sell limit here and write it down. So potentially on this trade we'll be looking at something like this. We'll be looking at something like this. Let me show you guys a short, here. You just have a short here. Let's just say let's just use something like a tight stop of 30 pips, 33 pips, targeting this previous low here. Or you can make your stop bigger if you want, but this is just what we are looking for here. Exactly what we are looking for on USDCHF. Remember, this is not a scalp. You are not scalping the market. You are waiting for days. You'll be waiting for days for this market to form, to drop, to drop. That is just it. I've been expecting this thing since this area right here, this area right here, but I got stopped out here. Let me see, if I was still on this trade here, I would have been on like 200 pips. This 200 pips. So I've dropped 200 pips here, but I got stopped out and I didn't enter again. I just left it to ride out. I didn't enter again. So this is just what we are looking out for on USDCHF generally. You can see the market has been trending upwards, broke its trend. Now it's doing what? Coming to retest this neckline to drop. Now be very vigilant, be very mindful that your take profit should, if you don't want to get greedy, you can just do something like this, something here, a 1 to 3 RR, so that it will easily hit yours and take profit. No, sorry, something here, because there's a resistance here. So this is a clean 1 to, that is if you are using 50p stop loss, but if you use your stop loss 40, this is a clean 1 to 3 trade, a clean setup. But for me, I'll be doing something like this. Waiting for that drop, retest here, wait for the drop. So that's just what I'm looking for on USDCHF. Nothing complex, nothing hard, nothing ambiguous. You can just see, just wait for the trade to pull back to this neckline, then we continue riding it down to this zone. Then maybe when you get to this zone, it might decide to continue dropping, but mind you, once we drop below this zone here, which we are not likely to, I don't think we will break below here, but if we break below here, we are in for a massive sell. But that's just it for me. USDCHF, this is just a counter trade. Just be careful. It's better for you to wait for the market to do what it wants to do here. Wait for the market to get here, then we'll know what to do. If the market breaks below, then wait for a retest. That is a better trade than taking it here. But if the market gives us some bullish momentum here, then we'll be taking the market from here to this side. So this is just what we are looking at for USDCHF. Nothing complex, nothing big, nothing complex. So that is USDCHF. You guys should look out for it. Look out for this pair because it's going. Look out for this pair because it's going to drop. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. And also don't forget, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, send the video to your friends. If you have friends actually, send them the video so that they can also enjoy these trades with you. You don't have to enjoy it alone. Send it to your friends so that they will enjoy it with you. Thank you and see you on the next video.